Cafe Networking Podcast promotes successful business experts. I'm Tom Rioch, known as the King of Networking, connecting people throughout the world from my podcast studio in Brazil. Today we talk with Christian Yordanov, and he's joining us from Portugal. Christian Yordanov is a health consultant, a certified functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, and author of Autism, Wellbeing Plan, How to Get Your Child Healthy. So Christian, how much of a factor is stress when it comes to chronic health problems?
Tom, I think what a lot of us need to learn that we just haven't been taught is the physiology. What happens in the body when we're stressed? Let's say, talking to customers, customer related issues, or a vendor isn't, helping us with an issue, or monetary things in the business, or even with the partner at home or with the kids. When we're in that stress state, the physiology, what happens in the body, is very similar to what happens when you're in a fight or running for your life. It's the fight or flight nervous system at play. That causes the stress hormones. Everybody has heard of cortisol, and a bunch of other stress hormones get released, and cortisol rises, adrenaline rises, and what they do is they break down our bones, our skin, some organs, our muscles, and cortisol especially, they shred this healthy tissue in order to send it to the liver to create glucose, because this is what the stress state does. So if a lot of diabetics, I'll tell you, for example, their high blood sugar is a result of cortisol. It's a result of the stress. It's not, a lot of diabetics try to eat really well, but it's the daily chronic stress that is really elevating their cortisol, and that over a longer period of time, cortisol is immunosuppressive. That's why some people go to the doctor to get corticosteroids for whatever health problem, be it eczema, be it psoriasis, anything, or autoimmunity, anything where the immune system is said to be overactive. They give you cortisol or some derivative of cortisol to suppress the immune system. So chronic stress, as you can already see, it liquefies our muscles, our bones, our lean, valuable tissues to create glucose, because the body thinks it has to run and fight or something like that. Right. At the same time, it suppresses our immune system. So we can see how that is just the right environment for disease to occur.
And we don't feel that generally. It's not something, it's like a light switch. You turn it on and off. This is happening over an extended period of time.
Yeah.
We sort of get used to being stressed out, right?
Exactly. The younger you are, the less you feel it. And in fact, why are some people called adrenaline junkies? Because there's actually a buzz you can get out of the out of the cortisol. Why are some people addicted to arguing or fighting with other people? Right. It's because that cortisol,
it's a stimulant.
And the adrenaline, it's a stimulant. Wow. So you're stimulating yourself to muster up this energy out of, again, liquefying your body, cannibalizing your own body. And people, like, I've got friends that are younger than me that are still in the state where they're super healthy still. So they work out or train fasted, then they go low carb, they intermittent fast. These are all stresses on the body. When you're young, you can do it. But if you're 31, you can do it. If you're 41, most people cannot do that. And people now are sort of not indoctrinated, but they're marketed to, like, fasting is so good, right. Low carb is so good, lots of cardio, you gotta wake up early, fasted workouts, and these things are all cumulative stresses. And then you get into the office, and then you have a stressful day at work, at the job. And these are, again, all of these things are stresses on the body. And at a certain point, why are people fatigued? Why can they only run on coffee? It's exactly because they've been destroying their health through stress.
Well, I say your site, you offer personalized health consulting. So you really streamline this to the person, to the individual.
Absolutely. I like to work with people for 3, 6, or 12 months. And every person is incredibly unique in their age and stage. So we really analyze everything: diet, lifestyle, what time you go to bed, what do you eat for breakfast, where is your Wi-Fi router in your house, um,
Mm.
what kind of vitamins and minerals do you take. And we overhaul all the most important things at first, and then gradually we make slight changes over time. And usually 6 to 12 months, people are just in such a better state of health, and they know enough now, pretty much, to take care of themselves for the rest of their health journey.
Well, and another thing I saw on your site, you also offer this to children. Well, actually, to the children, but
Mhm.
say indirectly or maybe directly, because parents now are more aware of some of the symptoms that show up in early life for their children.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, pretty much, I have not seen the face of any of my clients' children, pretty much, that are in the States, for example, right, or in
Hmm.
Europe. Um, and I don't need to. They just fill out the forms. We talk about what they do again with the child in terms of what time do they take them to school, what do they eat, all
Hmm.
that stuff, right? And then I just tell the parent, look, we start making tweaks to the diet.
Hmm.
We add some supplements. Usually we run some lab testing, maybe stool testing if there's gut problems, or with autism, that's a big thing. And then I just tell the parents what to do. They keep me posted over the app. We meet once every 3-4 weeks, and sometimes even in 1-2 sessions already the improvements are so amazing, because these kids are so resilient. Even if they have a health condition, they're so young, so much vital force coursing through their veins, that I really enjoy seeing these really fast recoveries. And just the happiness and in the parents is just really, it really makes my this is why I do what I do, basically, Tom.
Well, I can see that because even for the parents, that's a stressful situation. If you have a
It's
child
huge.
they're stressed out because of their kids. So if you're going
Yeah,
to
and then
alleviate the child, you alleviate the problem with the adults.
exactly, it's everything is connected to everything, so it's a feedback loop every which way. If the parent is sick, the
Hmm.
child will be stressed. If the child is stressed, the parent will be stressed, and this is a vicious cycle. So anywhere in this sort of cycle, if you can interrupt and improve something, or
Hmm.
an unblock something, everybody in the family will benefit. Their whole quality of life improves.
Very good. Well, Christian, thanks for sharing your time. How can our listeners find you?
Tom, thank you. This was a pleasure. Um, Listeners can go to my website, christianyordanov.com. Just put my name into Google, and you will find everything that is connected to me.
Very good. So thanks again.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much, brother.
And for our listeners, it's Christian Yordanov. It's Christian, the last name Yordanov. And it's ChristianYordanov.com. ChristianYordanov.com. You'll find him on LinkedIn as well. Cafe Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Talk to Tom, talk to the world. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here at Cafe and Networking Podcast.